Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a mermaid look. I know it's really odd for me to do a mermaid makeup look in January. But I've been watching Makeup Mermaids. It's a series on Disney Channel that I've been watching. I actually watched it before it came out on Disney Channel on Netflix, and it is about 3 mermaids and 1 male mermaid, and you guys just have to go check it out on Netflix. See, because I'm already on season 3. I've actually, this is the second time I've rewatched each season, because it's, amazing. It's the sequel to H2O, and I just love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of a makeup look inspired by it, and the makeup that the mermaids wear in the show when they turn into mermaids. It's very basic to me, but actually, I'm gonna show you something. We got almost 2. Actually, we did get 2 feet of snow Friday and Saturday, so that's why it looks a little bit more bright than it usually does. So I will be right back, and I'm gonna get on my makeup. I'm gonna show you guys and tell you guys what makeup you're gonna need. So we're back. So I actually got a lot of stuff, but mostly it's just gonna look very natural. So the first thing I'm gonna start out with is some primer. I literally got almost all my makeup out right now. This is mainly just brushes, but the makeup portion is actually very I don't know how I would put it, but the main color, the eyeshadow, the color that you're gonna most need is a color called Summer Sunset, or any gold, peachy, coppery color would work just fine, because you're going to be using it on your eyes and on your lips and a little bit on your cheeks and for highlight and stuff. So I have the perfect color. I don't know how I ended up with getting this, but it's called Summer Sunset, and I got it from the little M palette. It only came with 4 of them. It came with 3 eyeshadows and 1 little lip color, but it's in one of those set palettes that you would get. Where is it? So it would be this, which is just my DIY one that I did. Sorry I didn't make any more videos of this. I was just in a hurry to get this done. And basically it's just adding powdered eyeshadow and stuff with rubbing alcohol and just letting it dry like that. And then there's the 2 little lip glosses. So what basically is just this. So the 3 colors down here, and then the very first lip gloss. So let's get started. Okay, so what you're going to need is actually a lot of eyeshadow colors, so you can see. I've got I should start with foundation and stuff. I'm just going to go through and tell you guys what you're going to need, and then I'm going to go get into it and tell you guys step by step what you guys are going to need to do. So the first thing I have is a primer to help last longer. If you're going to use this in the summertime, which I would recommend using, wearing this in the summer, I would get a waterproof primer. I don't know if they make those or not, but yeah. So I don't normally wear foundation, but since I cannot talk today. I've planned this video out for a while now. I've just been on Pinterest and researching all the looks and stuff and just everything. But so where the show takes place is down in Australia, which there's one girl that comes up in season 2. But she's a Northern Mermaid, which she's actually the girl who plays the Northern Mermaid. She's from Canada, so she has an American accent like us, like I do. And all the other girls and all the other characters, they have a Australian accent because it's filmed in Australia. And they're Southern Mermaids. So just go check it out. So I decided to use a more summery tan color foundation, because I haven't worn foundation since summer, because I I'm using my e.l.f. BB cream and my Maybelline Fit Me Shine Bright and Balance foundation stick, which is like, I absolutely love this thing. I don't even wear concealer anymore, but for you guys today, I'm going to be wearing some highlighting concealer because I'm going to highlight some spots. So I'm also going to be using some BB cream. I don't know why I would do this, but foundation and BB cream usually wear those separate, but today I'm going to wear them together, but just very lightly. I just do like one pump with this. I don't know where the cap went to this thing. So yeah. I also have my foundation stick, which is in buff beige, which is like amazing. I don't have very good lighting, so I'm almost out. You know, I'm going to get another one. These are like $5, I think, at Walmart. I also have my Rimmel Match Perfection Skin Tone Adapting Concealer. The 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter, so that's why I'm using it as a highlighter. I need to get more of this, because it's got little brush applicator, which I love. I don't know why. I like concealers with like brushes on them. So, the next thing that I have is a highlighter, which this one is the one from City Color. I got this from Vitamin Blow for like $3. It's the glowing complexion illuminating cream that instantly brightens and soothes skin. I cannot talk today. So, and also, if my voice sounds really weird in the videos, which it normally does, it sounds like more deeper than it normally does. That is not my real voice. My voice in person is like more like high pitched and stuff. Not like high pitched, but like it's a lot higher than it sounds on videos, because I've listened to my voice in videos because I always check my videos before I upload them, and I sound like a dude. So this one is in the one universal shade, so it's good for all skin types, all skin tones and stuff. The powders that I have, I only use 2 powders. These are like my go-to powders. Where is it? Here it is. And also another eyeshadow that I'm going to be using is my bronzer. Actually, I made like 2 of them. But I'm going to give one away to my friend, which is, today is her 16th birthday. So Riley, if you're watching this, happy birthday, and I will see you when we get back. So, I have my City Color Mineral Loose Powder, which honestly, I love loose powder. So I'm actually going to be using 2 loose powders today. My NYC one and then my City Color one. This one is in Naturally Beige, and this one is in Natural. So I'm going to be using this one to highlight a little bit, and then this one is like the all over face. And then I have my go-to under eye setting powder, which is by e.l.f. For the brows, what I'm going to do is I'm going to base it off of the character Lucy Fry. She plays Lila. She plays Lila in Mako Mermaids, and her eyebrows are lighter than mine. They're a little bit lighter. They're a bit more like orangey, but her hair is like similar to mine, but probably, I think it's a little bit more blonde, a bit more blonder than mine, but it's still pretty similar. But her eyebrows a little bit like right around here. It's like a lot more lighter. So I'm going to use some blonde eyeliners. Actually, it's a 2-in-1 thing. It's a eyeliner and a brow pencil, which I'm going to be using them both today. They're the same thing, but it just came in 2. A normal brow kit that I use, a little brush. This is actually a little brush that came with the Life palette that I got a few years back. Like, I want to say like back in like between 8th and 9th grade, because I'm a junior now. So I don't know where the little brush came. This is actually the eyeliner brush that came with it, and I've just been using it as a brow brush because it like works perfectly, because it has like this perfect like little point on it. So I'm gonna use that in my spoolie, and then my brow brush and lash comb duo. For the eyes, I'm gonna I'm going to be using my DIY eyeshadow primer, which this stuff is like amazing, honestly. If you haven't already gone and checked it out, go check out my DIY that I did with this. I know it's in an M container because it had my Pillow Plush cushiony lip balm and bubblegum when like in like 8th grade, I think it was, when I discovered Michelle Vaughn. I think it was. But I now have it in my little eyeshadow primer. Just honestly better than Urban Decay's, in my opinion. I don't know about anybody else though. I have my white eyeliner. Actually, I'm going to use both of my white eyeliners and like a little brush. I might use some glitter, some little silver glitter, some eyeliners, eyeliner brush. I'm not gonna in the series. They don't wear like really heavy like eyeliner colors because they're mermaids, and so that's why I'm just gonna use the brush and just take the white and just go on my lid and on my lower lash line. I've got some colors. I've got the bronzer color, which is like a coppery kind of color. I've got some pink blush, my nudes palette. The only color you're going to use out of this palette is this one. Like a coppery, coppery or peach color would be good to use. I'm going to be using my contour palette for the highlighter and a little bit of the bronzers. But that's not going to go on the eyes. It's going to go like on like the face and the nose and stuff. And then I've got my LA Colors 16 color eyeshadow palette, which I'm going to be using the orange, white, the orange from like here. These 4 colors, I'm not like these 2. So, that's not it. I'm also going to be using a lot of my brushes. And the mascaras that I'm going to be using are my Lash Sensational Waterproof Mascara. And then my Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus Mascara. And then for the lips, I have a lot of the lip stuff. So these ones I'm going to be using. I'll tell you guys what we're going to do first. What I'm going to do while I do that. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is pulling my hair in my face and my Brett's on over here. I'll be right back. Okay, so I actually went ahead and just put on my contacts because it's just going to make it a lot easier to put on everything, make it easier for me to see. What's this in my eye? Okay. I'll be right back to go get something. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to start out with my primer. Actually, yeah, my primer. I've already done everything else on my face. Well, you use a little bit of primer. Look at this piece of hair. My primer did. Okay. Gross. So I'm going to start out with a bit of my primer first to ensure that my makeup lasts longer. I need my eyebrows done. There's a... Okay. I think it's gone. There is a brow hair on my forehead over here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my concealer and my foundation stick first. And then I've got, where's my sponge? I've got my beauty blender sponge. Go in with the concealer first. Just do a little bit of highlighting there and for underneath my eyes, on my forehead. Any space, anywhere, yeah, anywhere that I have zits and stuff. So it's that. I know this concealer isn't 100% in covering up everything because I don't have any more of my M concealer at the moment. But this one is slightly similar in color, but not in coverage. It still covers good, but not like the M concealer that I love. I had peanut butter on my pants. How did I don't even know. One thing I have to be careful of whenever I do my makeup, it's like getting my contacts. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, actually I'm not going to do, you can do foundation, but I'm not going to since I'm doing BB cream. I already have foundation stick already, so I'm not doing that. Putting away the things that I've already used. I'm going to go in with the my foundation stick and go underneath my eyes, forehead, my nose, chin, everywhere. Just that. Make sure you're blending it down into your neck. It may look weird because it's like not the same skin tone, but make sure you just blend it really, really good. Because what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to take a towel and just wipe most of it off on my face. Because it's going to look really bad. Because my face is like really dry right now because of the how cold it's been. So, keep blending it. You want to make sure you get it up, not into your hair, but like blend it up into your hairline like this. For contact users, I would be careful. I know that happens to me sometimes too because it's usually with my primer. So now I want to go through with the makeup whip that I have and just rub just a little bit, not all of it off. It's usually just to blend it and to do this. Actually, give me 1 minute. My phone's gonna die soon. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't fall over. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and with my BB cream, I'm just gonna do one little pump. So that's all it takes. Put it back in there. I'm just gonna do it like where I need it most. With my eyes. I swear it just looked like I got it in my contact. Just basically on my nose. Or my forehead. And again too, I'm gonna take the little makeup wipe and a makeup towel and wipe it off. We'll wipe most of it off. Because it does look kind of bad right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this into parts. I'm going to do my foundation first, and then I'm going to my foundation and the brows first, and then I'm going to go into the eyes, blush, and all that in part 2. This is going to take a little while. Okay. I think that's it for that. Well, yeah, no. I'm gonna take it and just wipe most of it now. Just around like the really heavy areas that I put it on at. Okay, so there's that. So there's like a piece of hair in my hand. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my highlighter. Excuse me. I'm going to highlight just a bit of my cheeks. And on my forehead. Down my nose. Keep it spread, and then the tip of my chin. Along where my eyebrows are right here. And then my brow bone too. And then blend it out. Okay, I think that's good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the powder. I'm actually going to go with my underneath my under eye concealer powder. I'm going to actually use this brush. Actually dust it off now. I'm going to go underneath my eyes with it. Contact user, since I have contacts, I'm going to close my eyes and for this. Or like try to close my eyes. I'm going to cover up the highlighter, or set the highlighter. There we go. And then I'm going to go through with my other loose powders. Go. I'm not gonna use other powder. Well, maybe just a little bit. I'm gonna use it on my nose. There. There's that. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and go into my brows. Where did it go? Here it is. So I'm going to go through and brush my brows. What the heck? Okay, then go through. I'm just going to brush my brows through. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and take my lighter brow color, not this one, it's this one, my blonde eyeliner and eyebrow duo. I'm going to go in through like the right here, like I'm going like right at the end of my brows, filling in with a little bit lighter color. Little strokes. I'm not going to go through all the way through because I'm going to make it like a little bit of like a gradient or like the ombre going through. So it's going to be like lighter here and then it's going to go medium to dark. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this one, my medium color one. I'm using a almost like orange kind of color. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and take my darker color brow powder. This one that I use. I did a review on this one, I think. I'm going to go through the entire thing with this one. My entire brow. There's that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through with spoolie, and I'm going to stop the video here after I brush out my brows. I'm going to stop the video after I brush out my brows, and I'm going to go do part 2. I'm going to upload this one, and then I'm going to upload the other one. Just almost see the kind of gradient going down. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed part 1, and I will see you guys in a few minutes for part 2.